Hey gang, wanted to talk to you today about running from weakness. This is something we all do. I used to do it a lot myself before I discovered things like chain training and progressive calisthenics. It comes with this, where we'll learn like a new technique or an advanced way of doing something like hanging leg raises versus sit-ups and so on. And what ends up happening is it doesn't quite feel like we want it to. It doesn't feel like it's working what we want. So like a common example is when people are, they're doing push-ups like this and we start moving things in closer and they're like, oh, I feel it more in my triceps, and people call it like a triceps push-up and everything. The reality is it is a triceps push-up, or sometimes when people get more into the advanced leg training with calisthenics, it feels unstable and balanced and stuff, and maybe they feel it more in their hip and they're like, no, it's not a strength exercise, it's a stability exercise, or it's a balance exercise, or it's a hip exercise. There's truth to this. Yes, it is a balance exercise. Yes, it is a stability exercise. Hanging leg raises may be more about your hip flexors. But this is a temporary scenario. The mistake I always made was I'd get to the advanced moves, feel like, oh, that's a triceps push-up. I don't want to do triceps push-ups. I want to work my chest more, abandon the move, and just stay stuck with whatever method I was using beforehand. The fact is, whatever weaknesses are holding you back are going to get hit first, particularly with things like compound movements, progressive calisthenics, and chain training. So when you start doing the tricep push-ups, it's your triceps that are holding back your chest development. It's your stability and balance that are holding back your leg strength. And your leg strength, or your chest development, whatever, is always going to be suppressed until you fix those issues. Now our fitness culture has got fancy machines, and we've got techniques and stuff on how to kind of circumvent and get around these issues. But the problem is this is a very temporary fix. It's a Band-Aid. So we think we're winning in the short term, but in the long term, we're not really dealing with the serious issues that are also holding us back. So the lesson here is this: if you're getting into an advanced move and it doesn't feel like it's working quite what you want it to do, you're on the right track. You're not doing anything wrong. Make that move a staple and hammer out your stability, hammer out your balance, hammer out your triceps, your hips, whatever is working for you, because once that gets stronger, you're gonna find more activation and focus on whatever you do want to focus on, more than you ever had before. So that it's only a temporary thing. It's not, single leg squats are not going to stay a stability exercise for you. Trust me. Once your balance gets stronger, they become very much a strength exercise. These close push-ups now, very much a chest exercise. And a tricep exercise as well, of course. So just because you're feeling it in an area you don't want it to be, doesn't mean you're off track. Usually means you're on track. Some food for thought. Be fit, live free.